Hey there folks, what is going on? Welcome back to the Real Appalachian Angler Fishing YouTube channel. If you've seen the title and the thumbnail, you know that we are testing this bad boy out today. The Walmart OTX Pro, just the reel. This doesn't come in a combo. This is just the reel. Comes in at about $58, so it's right in that $60 range. Do me a favor, because this video is sponsored by the like button. Do me a favor and smash that like button. This reel came right out of my own pocket, of course, so do me a favor, smash that like button. The more likes this video gets, the greater likelihood of YouTube pushing this out into their algorithm for more people to see. So if you don't care, do me a favor and smash that like button. Also, this reel, like I said, comes in right around that $60 range, and there are several reels that come in around that $60 range. So I want to tell you right now, if this video gets 150 likes, we're going to compare this reel to an Abu Garcia reel and a Luz reel, all in that $60 price range. We'll do a battle of the budget reels, see which one holds up the best. So kind of excited to do that. Do me a favor, smash that like button, and we'll make sure it happens. Now let me give you some specs on this reel. This reel boasts that it has a graphite frame and cover, double anodized aluminum spool. It's right hand retrieve, of course. Die cast aluminum handle, rubber knob finger grips, dual braking system, and 2 Japanese stainless ball bearings added for extra smoothness. Got them JDM ball bearings, folks. Not sure what difference that makes, but you know what? This might be the smoothest casting reel I've ever used. Probably not, but there is a chance. So basically what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to keep it in my mind what a reel should do for, $60. How smooth is it? How do the brakes work? How is the tension? Will it cast about anything that I want it to cast? Does the drag work? And hopefully, will it catch a fish? As you can see, we're out on the water today. So I want to know, will this thing catch fish? I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer. We're going to get the line put through the eyes, get a bait tied on, and we're going to get the fish. Folks, just a few more things before we get started. This reel is a 7:0 ratio. I got to say, it looks really nice, but I mean, you can polish a turd and it's still a turd, isn't that the saying? I have the drag loosened all the way up. As you can see, I'm pulling line with no effort at all. Tighten it up. Drag does have a clicker, which I like. Drag's pretty well tight. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to pull super hard, but we're in there. Okay, don't like that. Is it supposed to sound like your phone's on vibrate on a desk when it? Oh. Alright, well. Okay, well, we're just going to pretend like we didn't hear that. We have this thing lined up with 14-pound fluorocarbon. Our backing is some 14-pound monofilament. Our brakes, I'm going to set those on 5, if you can see that. Our brakes are just set right here on 5. And we're going to make a gentle cast for our first one. Not bad. Got a jerk bait on right now. It's a Boyd Duckett series. Loosen this up a little bit, see if we can get just a hair out there further. And I loosened it up too much. And we have our first backlash. Alright, and it is a good one. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, how do we have line? And I barely made like the most minimal adjustment ever to that thing, and it just was straight up not having it. And then, like, what is this? Alright, I'm not going to hold the reel at fault because, like I said, it was probably some sort of user error. Tighten our brakes up a little bit more. See if we can get all this fluorocarbon back in. Hopefully there's no obvious nicks or abrasions that I can feel coming out of the gate with this thing. Alrighty folks, we made some adjustments. We are going with a chatterbait now. Chartreuse 1/4 ounce chatterbait with a chartreuse and white Kitech on the back. Hopefully that'll produce us something. Your boy needs a bass in his life. I know a lot of you guys may be asking, man, what certifies you to put these reels to the test? How do you know if a reel's good or not? Well, I just want you to know the fact remains that I probably know more about Walmart brand reels than anybody I know of. You might also be asking, Well, how exactly are you going to put it to the test? Well, as you can see, guys, I'm going to make about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 casts with this thing, and we're going to see how well it holds up. We're going to burn it, and we're going to slow it down, and we're going to burn it again, and then we're just going to steady retreat. Putting her through her paces. I wonder if I can stand right here and give it the old skippity dude all day under them trees right there. Let's see. Okay, not where I wanted. Also not terrible. Oh, one more time because it's probably not going to end well. All right, one more time again. Good gosh, I'm the worst YouTube fisherman that ever lived. Holy crap, I stinking skipped it. Call me Real Appalachian Van Dam. Holy crap. Daggone. I mean, we got a little backlash out of it, but it's hitting the loose skipping reel. I just become a pro skipperman? No, probably not. I don't know why I spend so much time talking when 3/4 of this stuff never makes it to the final cut. All right, I'm gonna throw around a rattle trap a little bit. See if we can get anything on the old lipless bite. Been a slow day so far. Hoping things will speed up. I think I'm gonna try to throw topwater next. See what that does for us if this doesn't produce anything. Alrighty guys, well the wind is blowing pretty hard, so I apologize if the audio is not quite up to par, but I do want to tell you some things that I like and that I dislike in regards to this OTX Pro reel that I've been using for about the last 4 hours. Unfortunately, we did not catch a fish today, but there was still quite a bit of information that I learned from just using this reel and having it in my hands. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple things that I liked, and then talk about maybe some things that I didn't like quite as much. So for starters, one thing I really like about this reel is just how smooth it is. I mean, we threw a variety of different baits today across all aspects, and this reel was able to keep up with all of them. We threw glide baits, swim baits, chatter baits. We threw this topwater lure. We threw that lipless crankbait around. The reel honestly held up very, very well using those lures. Now, granted, that's only about 4 hours of time. I can't tell you how this reel is going to hold up after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months of use. And especially if this is going to be your everyday reel. Now, another thing that I really, really like about this setup is the brakes. The brakes adjust well. They have a good dial on the side. You can see 1 through 10. There's even half increments. It has that nice built-in clicker so you can tell, that you're locking into those gear positions. Same way with the drag star. Hopefully you guys can hear that. All of those things are very nice qualities about this. The tension knob doesn't have a clicker on it. Really not a big deal. Tension knob does work well. It adjusts the spool. You can feel when the spool's loose and it's turning side to side. You give that some adjustments, it tightens up. So the drag works well, the brakes work well, and the tension knob works well. It also has a quick release down here where you just flip that up, and then your side plate pops right off. You can see all the braking systems in there, along with the side of your metal spool. Pops right back on, click it to off, and you're locked right back in. Another thing that I really like about this. Now I want to talk to you about one thing really that I didn't like about this reel, and that was just for me personally. It just kind of feels cheap, and it is cheap, so I'm not going to knock it very much for that. I mean, it's a $60 reel, but the side plate feels super kind of just, I don't know how to explain it even, other than just saying cheap. The side plate has this kind of rough, plasticky, not well built kind of feel to it, and that's probably because it's not very well built. It's a $60 reel. These things are mass produced. That being said, am I going to dock the reel too much for that? No, because it performed pretty well. I like the handle, I like the knobs, the grips feel really nice. There's a lot of things to like about this reel for that $50 to $60 price range. Now, is this the best $50 to $60 reel you can get your hands on? I don't really know. I haven't messed very much or at all with the Lose reel that's in that price range, or the Abu Garcia Max Z that is also in this price range. But like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, smash that like button, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you want to see me buy those other two reels and put them head to head, you know, over the course of 2 or 3 or 4 days and see how well they hold up. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into another video. I appreciate it, and of course, as always, I appreciate you. None of this would be possible if you guys didn't show up video after video and smash the like button and leave positive comments in the comments down below. I really do enjoy chatting with all of you guys, and I appreciate it. As always, folks, until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, stay fishing.